on, man? Welcome to Muhlarkey Wit Markie here with B-Facesmall. What's going on, man?
What's good, bro? I'm glad to be here.
Man, always a blessing to have folks like you come on to the show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Real true blessing. Go ahead and shout yourself out, you know.
It's good, everybody. I'm B-Facesmall. I'm a local artist. I do videos, graphics. You know,
yeah, tell me where to find you on the platforms.
You can find me on Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Google, fucking YouTube. YouTube channel's the main place to go. I'm on Instagram at B-Facesmall, Facebook, Trent B-Facesmall or B-Facesmall. I mean, pretty much anything and everything I can be on, I'm out there. You just gotta search for me.
Right,
right now.
You heard what my man said. He's out there. All you gotta do is type it in. B-Facesmall, man. I better ask about him. The first question I got to ask and kick it off is, man, when did you start rapping, bro?
Man, I started rapping. I was probably about 10 or 11. I started out, just went over to a buddy's house one day. He said, "You want freestyle?" He had one of them old school little recorders with the little MP3 player or whatever. So we played a beat on the boombox, and I just kind of started. It just kind of came natural to me, man. And over the years, it just kind of developed into where I'm at now.
And kept going like that.
Yeah.
Man, it's always good. Always good.
Just kind of called out to me.
Yeah, definitely something like, you know, when you get an artistic sound like you got, it's something more special, it's something more like, all right, okay, boom.
Yeah.
So it's always good to have something genuine going, man. The next thing I want to ask you about, second question is, what were you listening to, man?
Man, I grew up listening to a mix of everything, you know, like my parents, they listened to the classic rock and hard rock whenever I was real younger, but at the same time we still listen to old school rap. And then as I started getting a little older and experiment myself, you know, I got into the Wu-Tang, Big L, you know, I listened to shit like Immortal Technique too, so you know, it's a whole variety of shit, all the way from anything late 80s, like, you know, old school Rakim and Eric B and shit like that, and then all the way to shit now, you know.
You gotta develop system sound, your hearing, your ears.
Yeah, I kind of,
you know,
I've learned how to take in a little bit of everything and use it as all of it inspiration for me.
Develop
exactly, and develop my writing style and, you know, how I want to portray myself, just kind of a little bit of everything.
Man, really. Definitely what's up. Definitely what the people want to hear out of B-Facesmall, man, because that's real. Right here on Muhlarkey Wit Markie. The next question I want to get into and ask you, man, who out of your family motivated you to keep going once they heard you like you rap, you know?
Man, really everybody. At first, nobody really kind of took me serious. They was like, oh, you know, Trent raps a lot. But as I actually started getting serious with it, really I've got nothing but support from everybody. And it's really meant a lot to me because I grew up kind of in and out of trouble. You know, I didn't have much structure. And it's like the music is the one thing that kind of
kept it balanced.
It kept me going. And it's like, you know, I had my kids when I turned 18 and everything, so that really kind of whipped me into shape right there. I had my first daughter. It's going through all kinds of stuff, and the music kind of helped me stay straight. I started to loosen it with, you know, some demons. The music helped me find a way to kind of put that out, and then people supported me with it. So I was like, hey, you know, I ain't the only one going through it, and these people hear my pain, and they like it. So I'm just keep going.
That's what we like to hear too, man.
Yeah.
Real true stories, man. The fourth question I got to ask for you, like you said, you was 95. Is Lil Wayne the best rapper alive? Yes or no?
No, not to me.
Okay, tell us why.
Well, I mean, I don't doubt that.
Or your opinion, not why.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, my opinion is, shit, man. I don't know. It's hard for me to really pick a best. I think it's a matter of opinion, really. You know what I mean? Depending on who you are and just kind of what you like. Like me, it's like it's hard for me to have a favorite because the music I like depends on what mood I'm in. You know what I mean? So one day Lil Wayne is the best rapper alive, but then tomorrow is Big L. You know what I mean? So it's like when I look at it like that, it's kind of opinion based, really.
Cool. And that's definitely a better way, a more clear way to see things, you know.
Yeah.
It's real.
Can't cut anybody out on the credit they deserve. You know what I mean? Because
they're
all great.
Everybody deserves credit.
We all great in our own way with the things we do. You know what I mean?
True story. Everybody deserves credit. The fifth question I got to ask you, man. What's up with the EPs, the visuals and stuff, man? Let me know. You know, I want to talk to you about a few things, man.
I just finished up my last project. It's called the CHEMO Chronicles, Tales of a Sick Boy. And that I didn't really have too many features on. because it was a real personal project, just about kind of what I was going through in life and everything with my cancer battle, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I put a lot of time into that. So far, I've had that one. I had one right before that called "The World Is Changing," and that was a really dope one because it kind of went through some shit I was going through, and then transitioned into like when I found out I was sick. So the CHEMO Chronicles kind of had connected tissue to that. They're kind of one and the same, but it's different time periods.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a story. And then I had some older stuff before that.
It's an act 1 to an act 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
And then before that, I was on a little local label, you know what I mean? So I put out a project with them. It's called EIND, but it's some older stuff, so
Okay,
don't really
cool,
push
man.
it up.
All
But
stuff
yeah,
is good stuff.
so far I'm about 3-4 projects in.
Next question I want to get to ask you, while we're on that topic is, man, about some of the videos you shot, man. You a videographer, you an artist, and you a recording artist. So, you know, first question, what's your favorite one?
Oh, man.
What could you stay up late for and be like, all right, I didn't lose anything?
Man, honestly, I think it was the last one I did, the Slick Lick, just because it's not that I feel like, you know, one song is better than the other, but I get better each time I do it. So it's like, whether I'm getting paid $50 or $100, I put every bit of my energy into it to make sure it's the best it can be. And with that one, I really learned a lot of new stuff with the videos because I've still been kind of new to it. So, you know, that one I really got to shine with some of the things I learned. It really made me feel
How
good.
was that working with my dog? I'm gonna have him on here. You know, I had him on here.
Yeah, no, man, it's dope. I love working with Scotty. I've been
Scotty Hustle, man. Yeah, but that's
yeah,
about
shout out Scotty Hustle. I've been working with him. You know, he did a few videos with me, and then I've worked with A Plus a few times. So you know,
yeah, I wanted to get to you about that too, man. What's up with the A Plus Productions, man?
Man, I've been working with him, going recording with him, because usually I do all my recording, my mixing, and everything myself, but gotten to this point where it kind of kills my personal.
So he a producer engineer then?
He didn't produce anything for me yet, but he's engineered for me and then mixed for me.
A Plus Productions, man, mixing and engineering. I better. What you say? Yeah.
Yeah, he's came through. He's killed it for me. He's
Good,
killed it
man.
for me for real, and it's dope to work with other people that share the same passion.
Good, man. I want to know, get to know about the Gas You Up.
Gas You Up.
Yeah,
That's
with QP and Nicodemus, man.
that one is The Distance.
Yeah.
That one I recorded and mixed my part myself, and then had Nicodemus. You know, him and Paul did their parts. A Plus mixed on QP's part. But yeah, it's a dope track. That one's coming soon. I've been kind of trying to build the hype for it. I don't want to talk too much about it for real because it's a banger, bro. That one for me, it's like that's a powerhouse for this new project I've been building.
I just want to touch base on that, you know. So that's definitely the thing, man. You heard what he said. We gotta put that back in the bag. It ain't quite open, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So next thing I want to get to, man, Melodies for Medicine.
Melodies for Medicine. When I first got sick and everything, I was trying to. It kind of fell through on me for real, but I still have the hopes of doing it one of these days, and I still try to keep it out there for the message.
Yeah.
But I was trying to do an album to where, you know, like when the album was done, the revenue that was made from it went to, you know, kids fighting cancer, you know, adults fighting cancer, like the testicular cancer charity that kind of helped me, you know, because there's funding for that stuff, but every little bit helps, and there's people out there scared to get help, so that could create a way to help people in a way.
Anything and everything helps.
Yeah,
You're definitely doing a way to help them. You say Melodies for Medicine, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If the people don't know, if they haven't known, you had cancer, right?
Yes,
So this is why this Music for Melodies, this CHEMO Chronicles, Tales of a Sick Boy. This is why all this goes hands in hand.
Yeah.
So it really hit home, and it's really something, you know.
Yeah, it really hit me hard, and it changed my whole mindset on everything, the way I was living life, you know, and like the Melodies for Medicine, seeing the other people, the little kids that get sick and go through that, going through it myself, you know, it really kind of hit me and made me understand, like, man, these little kids go through this every day, and some of them don't even have a fighting chance, you know what I mean? It tore me up inside, but at the same time, seeing them fighting it gave me the motivation, like, I'm gonna fucking gonna beat this shit for him. You know
what's the form of cancer you have?
I actually had 2 different types at once. I had some stuff on my lungs, and then I had stage 1-3A testicular cancer, which is actually a really rare type, and it just kind of hit me out of nowhere. But yeah, and I did about 3 months of chemotherapy, and then I've had 2 fairly serious surgeries from it, but I'm cancer free now. So
right, all good news, man. All good news, man. Got Lord willing, man. That's good. Good to have, man. Shout out for your family, for everything, and for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You definitely keep doing your thing. It's always good to see people survive and prosper. You know,
give
hope.
Yeah, man, it makes me really feel like I'm here for a reason, you know what I mean? A big part about battling something like that is the mindset that you keep going through it, you know what I mean? If you're in a bad mind, you might not survive it. But luckily, with the people around me, people supporting me, I was able to keep myself in a good place with nothing but positive energy, and I persevered through it.
All right, man, that's a great story. That's something true, you know what I'm saying? It's near and dear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with it, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that.
Everybody
knows, so you know what I'm saying, it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the more gripping thing in Muhlarkey Wit Markie. We want to keep it real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All circumstances.
Yeah.
But the next question I want to get on to you, man. So, how do you feel 2020 has affected your work, if not improved your hustle or grind?
Man, it's helped me out because it's given me more time to really sit back and plot my moves. You know, before I would wing everything. I'll make a song, I'll put it right out. Start building a project, immediately announce it, you know, stuff like that. It helped me start plotting and planning a lot better, and, you know, making my steps before I take them. But at the same time, it also affected me because, like, I was hoping to do more shows and live performances, kind of get out there a little bit more, but it kind of killed that for me. I ain't really got to do none of that.
All right, I seen you was gonna be doing a show with Bittersweet Productions, man.
Yeah,
tell me a little about
Halloween.
Tell me a little bit about that, man.
Well, I'm not sure if it's still going on or not. I really hope it is, but that'd be my first performance of this year. Last year I had a few different performances, but this would be my first one of this year since all the COVID shit happened. But
that'd be a really great thing. That's still a great big performance. Unfortunately, they did the little, you know, we dropped down the stage instead of going up the stage, but I still hope things can go out. Just have capacity. I still hope things can come out, because
I think it'd be dope, man. All a bunch of dope artists out
there.
Yeah,
man, and that's the thing, man. Let's get more dope artists together, man.
Yeah, I think it helps drive the creativity between all of us, you know, getting together, see us all perform, you know, communicate with each other.
Professional courtesy.
Yeah, exactly.
Professional courtesy, because it's a lot of talented artists here in Evansville. When you do shows, you form certain bonds with things, and you always learn something. You're like, man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly. It helps people go from the mindset of maybe competing with each other to being like, you know, we one in the same.
Yeah, like, hey, maybe I'm not that good at that. Let me take a little off your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
And it works vice versa. You can always learn something.
Exactly. It gives you a chance to meet those you ain't really got to meet in person, but you've talked to, you know, different stuff like that. So it's always an awesome opportunity, and it's like
different styles going to hopscotch, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. I love it. That's what drives me with this
facts,
shit.
Man. The seventh question I got to ask for you is, how do you feel about your whole collective group of work?
I'm proud of it, for real. I've came a long way, like my YouTube channel. Most people don't know this, so it's cool I get this chance to really explain it. But if you go all the way to the bottom, it's like starting a chapter 1 of a book. So, you know what I mean? You start at chapter 1, I'm this young kid. I'm having all this trouble mentally, the world around me. And you watch me grow, not only just like as a boy into a man, but as a person. My mind develops a little bit more. My quality and the seriousness and, you know, the pain in my work changes. You know, it all evolves from nothing into something. So in a way, it's like a story. And it's really dope, and to look back at from where I started and then to be like where I'm at now, it's like, holy shit.
That's good. That's good. It's something like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? You can really see that.
Yeah, it's like,
it's good to see. It's good to see changing yourself and be like, man, wow. Yeah. You know, you can see yourself on camera, or you can hear yourself back then. You be like, man, I wish I could go back and grab him and be like, hey, man.
Yeah, it's just like, holy shit. Like,
but, you know, if you didn't go through what you went through then, you wouldn't be who you are now.
Exactly, man. So I wouldn't change
so, yeah,
none of it.
Hey, keep rolling, dog.
Exactly. I just keep moving with it, keep pushing. It's like, there's no telling what the future holds.
Yeah, man.
The sky's the limit, for real.
True story. Once again, we're here with B-Facesmall on Muhlarkey Wit Markie, man. Thanks for coming through, sharing your stories, and, you know, giving us the real deal scoop on everything, man. I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate everybody's support as well. So
stay blessed, man. Keep doing your thing, man. And I hope you got that show going on, man. We looking forward to seeing you out there.
Me too. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Say white shit, man.
Hey, girl, what are you doing?
Nothing, just watching this Muhlarkey Wit Markie. Have you checked out the new episode?
I haven't.
They compare it to shit like the Army, the Navy, the Marines. You might have heard of them. You know what I'm saying? We're a whole battalion group of motherfuckers. We've been doing this shit for a long time. It'd be wild if you wouldn't text none of us, because me and my brethren